You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and you can support me for as little as $2 a month now. Just $2 a month. Link is in the description and in the chat.
Stop me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw up my umbrella when rain stops hitting down. Yeah, on a bad day, on a good day, I don't need no sunshine, 'cause I'm dancing with the the window, reflecting who I am. No one ever stopped me, not even Uncle Sam. Life might be a struggle, life might be a fight, but I am here to show the world that I can make it right. On a bad day, on a good day, on a bad day, rain keeps raining.
Well, good evening, everybody. How you all doing tonight? It is February 3rd, 2025, and had some technical difficulties before and had to restart everything. So hopefully this is working out okay. It looks like it's a little bit fuzzy right now. but we'll see. On Rumble, don't have any picture or any sound or anything, so not sure what's going on over there on Rumble, but uh, we'll figure that out. I don't know, but we're going to be working on the Workbench again tonight. I was on there a couple of nights ago, and I did a little bit more. And let me show you what's up there, and you might uh, be able to figure it out by what the thumbnail was. But I did some windows, and I tried out that one canopy glue against the other one, and I can never remember what the name of it is, but I'll figure it out when we get over there. But there we go. It looks, I think it looks a little bit better now. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, it's looking a little bit better now. But thank you all for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Still not getting anything up on Rumble. I don't know what the hell's going on over there. Let me try this again over here on Rumble, trying to pull it up and see what the hell's going on. And I still got a blank screen over there, and it shows I'm 2 minutes into the live stream, but not sure what's going on. So we'll we won't worry about that right now. It says I got 3 people here on Rumble, but I can't bring it up on Rumble. Let me try on my other browser, because that's on my Brave browser. Let me try it over here and see what's going on over here. Yeah, I still got a black screen over there too. That's weird. So not sure what's going on with that, but we'll continue here on YouTube alone without anything else. We had some technical difficulties starting this thing up, so I had to cancel it out. I had a couple of people waiting in there, and so we'll see what happens. I hope everybody's got back in here. I see I got 10 people on YouTube and 3 people on Rumble, off and on 3 to 5 on Rumble to keep popping in and out. I want to thank everybody that has followed me on Rumble in the past couple of days. I think I got about 20 new followers. Most of them are on my main presence on there, Train of Thought, and a few of them, Joseph Hans, he was following me on Tom Kovichak, but then he followed me on Tom's Trains, and then a couple other followed me on the Tom Kovichak channel. I got Tom Kovichak and I got Tom's Trains, and the main one there is Train of Thought. Yeah, I had to keep on thinking about my train of thought has left the station. There you go. All right. We'll get that all figured out there. But I don't know what the hell's going on. I'll check it in on it again. And I'm still not seeing anything on Rumble side. So, but yet it says I got 3 people watching. And I know one of them is I got the browser on over there for my chat because I'll be going over there in a minute. And Tom Pauly, how you doing? Hi from Madison, Wisconsin. Good to see you in here. Thanks for stopping in. You're the only one that said hello so far. Everybody else is lurking. I had a couple of people in here earlier, Anfield and Thomas's Trains, and I guess they popped out whenever I had to cancel that old one. But we'll get started on this one. I'm going to do some train show stuff, and I'm going to tell you what I have planned for my website. I put up a video yesterday about what I'm doing here on Rumble, and let me give you a short promo of it right here if you didn't watch that. Rumble has a premium creator now, and I am a premium creator on it, and that means I could, I don't know, do more stuff on Rumble Studio and actually do premium content where I could put it behind a paywall on Rumble. Uh, I explained that all in the video yesterday, and I'll explain a little bit more right here after this one. All right, I missed a couple in here too. Okay. Lug Nuts, Hot Rod Garage. Hi, everyone. Todd, good to see you in here. Thanks for stopping in here. And the Dutchman, good to see you in here. All right. Evening. And then said, hi, everyone. Okay, there you go. All right. So what they're doing here on Rumble, if you didn't watch my video, it was a live stream premium yesterday. I streamed it on YouTube, on Locals, on Rumble, and on X, and just explaining what's going on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Rumble, about the premium creator stuff, and how I started out was with this right here. Louder with Crowder. Before, to get on the Mug Club, you had to pay like the $100 a year or $10 a month and get a mug from Steven Crowder. And but now, since he partnered up with Rumble, so did Russell Brand, so did Tincast, and a bunch of other creators. If you pay the premium on Rumble, which is just like the premium on YouTube, where you get no ads, you get the premium content for nothing. You get Mug Club. Mug Club is included. Every time Steven Crowder comes on daily, he ends the show with about a half an hour or so of Mug Club, which usually is for his Mug Club. But if you're a premium, if you have premium on Rumble, you could watch it also for no extra charge. It's just one thing put in together from Rumble where you could just watch everything. And hello, Jim Carlson from Crystal River, Florida. All right. Yeah, you had a train show up there, or one coming up pretty soon. I remember that name, but I could never remember where Crystal River is. So thanks for stopping in. But anyway, I talked about Steve Crowder. Tim Pool, he does a nightly thing for 2 hours, and then he does an uncensored for a half an hour Monday through Thursday. That's on Rumble now, and if you sign up for premium, you get to see the uncensored stuff. Plus, he also has the green room where all his guests, he films the guests, and that's behind the paywall on timcastirl.com. Well, if you're a premium subscriber on Rumble, then you get to watch that. And also Russell Brand, he does premium content every day. Dr. I want to say Demento. I remember that from back in the 70s. Dr. Disrespect. I don't watch too much of him, but he used to be on Twitch and YouTube, and he got kicked off, so he came over to Rumble. So a lot of creators are coming over to Rumble and putting on premium content. And there's a lot of other people that I didn't mention that are putting on premium content. But if you become a premium, if you subscribe to premium on Rumble, you get Rumble Premium, then you could watch all that premium content, and which I'll be doing some premium content on here also this month. Since I got the little padlock up in here, I could do premium content now because I'm a premium creator. Let me show you what my thing is here. Let me share a screen here. Okay, do this one right here. Okay, you can see premium creator, and I got on my channel, it shows up a blue check mark right there. It used to be a green check mark, and when I do the chat, it still shows up green. I'll show it to you right here. It still shows up green there, but on my channel, it shows up green on here if it pops up here pretty soon. Okay. That chat on here is a little bit slow. There you go. All right. Oh, it showed up as Tom's Trains, and I put it on YouTube. Wait a minute, I'll put it on Rumble. Hold on a second. I could put it up on both. There you go. All right, it shows up on green there, but premium creators have a blue check mark. That means they are they're premium. The blue thing on here, and when I'm in chat, if you're watching on Rumble, you get the green little thing over on the far side, like, for memberships and stuff like that, that you see on YouTube. So that's what it's all about right there. Hey, Russ's Rockin' O and HO Trains and stuff. I gotta read it, remember that. How you doing? Good to see you in here. Okay. I remember Dr. Demento, welcome Dimensions and Dimension, yeah, all that good stuff. I can't remember what station he was on. Was that the Chicago station or something like that? But I remember listening to him late at night all the time. It was pretty good. Okay. Going to the way back machine and pulling that one in there. But follow me on Tom Kvichak or Tom's Trains. And if you'd like, go on and get the Rumble Premium, because you can do a lot of other stuff with it. You got a lot more advantages. And you don't have to watch commercials too. I mean, you can watch Rumble on your Roku TV, and don't watch commercials on it. And then Rumble has an app that you can watch it on there also. And with the premium, you don't have to watch any of the ads on there either. Okay, so I'm going to go. I got to find my train show stuff. Oh, hold on a second here. And then I'll once I do the train show stuff, I'm going to tell you about the web page. So let me do the presentation here again. But before I do the presentation over here, let me pull up the intro to the train show stuff here. Okay, so there you go. I left all the older ones in there from this past week. And Melbourne was this past weekend too. It's already the 3rd. And I had March the 2nd on there, but that can't be right because March the 2nd is a Sunday. So I'm not sure if I put in the wrong month or the wrong date. It might be March the 22nd. So I got to look at my paperwork. Let me look real quick. Oh boy. Yeah, I got a stack of paperwork here from the train shows. I could probably throw some of these out because that one's in January. This one's in January. That was December. Melbourne. Oh, Melbourne was March the 1st. Okay, so I just hit the wrong thing. It was March the 1st. Okay. So the next one is June the 7th. Okay. So I got that one, and I could throw these ones out here. So I'll throw them in the trash when I get around to it. Now let me get rid of this stuff off my table here so we can go on with this stuff. March the 1st. We missed it. We were busy anyway. So, okay. So, and coming up, March the 14th, Pi Day. And when is daylight saving time? It's coming up on this Sunday. What day is that? Okay, let me get my calendar up here. That's an alarm. I don't want that. So on the 9th is daylight saving time starts. Okay. So a week from now, or less than a week from now. So Pinellas Park, March 22nd, Regal Railway. That's at Lopez Hall. And then Bushnell, Florida, again, March 29th, open house. This time they have Train Collectors Association. And if you saw my videos, they got a lot of stuff there that you could see. It'll take, they're open from 10 to 4. It'll take you all that time. And with the swap meet there from Train Collectors Association, it'll probably take a hell of a lot longer because there's a lot of good displays there. And hopefully I'll have to give Craig a call and see if he's got the occupancy permit for the building yet, because he didn't have it when they had that open house there. He had to sneak us in there to show us. And then let me see what else we got. And DeLand, Florida, and Pinellas Park, Florida, on the same day, April 5th. DeLand is Golden Spike Enterprises. We're going to go to that one. And then Pinellas Park, that is Robert Sacco's club. He has it every, like I think 4 times a year. And twice a year, they schedule it the same exact day as DeLand in April and October. So he said he was scheduled like 2 to 3 years ahead of time, so he can't change it. So, yeah, so this time we're going to DeLand. Next time we'll be going to Pinellas Park. So what else? Crystal River, there it is, April 12th, Regal Railway. There's the Crystal River stuff. There you go. And then York, Pennsylvania, April 24th to the 26th, Train Collectors Association. So we were at the one in York 2 years ago. We went to Timonium. And then the following week, they had the Train Collectors Association in York, which is just a little bit further up north from Timonium. And it was pretty big. That they had. We only went to one building. They had 2, maybe a third building too. I'm not sure how many they had, but we went to the big building, and it was humongous. A lot to see there. So if you're up in Pennsylvania, go ahead and go up there and see that, because it's a good show if you're into O scale or G scale or S scale. And I think the last time they said they had 7.5-inch scale they was going to put up there. And in Columbus, Ohio, April 26th, Golden Spike Enterprises. That is the same company that puts on the DeLand, Jacksonville, and Atlanta shows. So always a good show that they put on. I'm going to make something to eat. See you all later. All right. Let us know how it was. And there you go, Anfield. I had working on a new project. I had to delete the old stream. 9th. What's the 9th? Yeah, 9th. Okay, there you go. You was answering my thing, when's daylight savings time? Okay, there you go. Thank you for that. I didn't see it right away. Okay, so that's all I got for train shows. If you don't have anything, that's okay. But if you do have something, put it up in the chat. And what I wanted to tell you about is On March 17th, this website is going to be gone. I decided that I am not going to renew the thing on there. They just keep on raising the prices. The last time, 6 months ago, I just paid for 6 months, and I announced it that if they didn't lower the prices on it, that I wasn't going to continue on it, and they just kept the same price. In fact, I got maybe 10% off, so I can't remember how much I got off, but this time it's $20 more for 6 months than what I paid the last time. And how they get you, they give you like an introductory offer. It's really cheap, and then the after the first year, you pay like $100 or something like that. Well, now I'm on my fourth year. Well, it'll be the fourth year coming up, okay? I started this when I moved into this house right here. That's when I started building it in March, and, it didn't quite make 4 years, but after the initial year and the second year, they raised the price. Well, the last time I had to pay, uh, I can't remember what it was, but it went up. And then 6 months ago, I had to pay $183, but that was because half of the stuff that I pay for is a yearly thing, and this one was 6 months. So now this time it'll be $250. So if I pay for the whole year, so 250 and 180, 250, 350, so $430 a year for a website. And I'm just not gonna pay that much for a website. I don't get that much traffic on it. When I first, put it up there, I put a lot of content up there because I was doing the Arduino stuff, and if you look over here, I had all the projects over there, and I had code for all these right here, Arduino code, those plus all the Arduino made easy, the 10 lessons on that and the preamble on that one. Uh, that was basically why I put the website up there, and I continued on it when I moved here. The only thing is, I was having issues with the other provider. It was one and one, and because they were giving terrible service. Hey, Reggie Stroud, good to see you in here. Glad you can make it. This is one of the Workbench Shenanigans, not the same, not to be confused with Workbench Wednesday, but we're trying. We're going to get some stuff done here, and I'm going to see if it's still having the same issues on Rumble yet, because I keep pulling it up on Rumble and I just get a blank screen. Well, that's because I pulled up the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Now I got the live stream up here, and still I got a blank screen on it. All I got is my chat on here. And it says it got 3 people, so two of them people were probably me, one on this computer here and one on that computer over there. So it's not showing up on Rumble for what reason, I don't know. But so Reggie, I don't know if you caught it. You just said 2 minutes ago you popped in here, but the reason I got the website up there is because on March the 17th, this website is going to be no longer because they're outrageous with their price. It's going to cost like $400 some a year. When 2 years, well, in 2021, when I first got it, it was like an introductory thing for like $29.95 a year, plus the URL fee and another fee, and then it was like $100 the second year, and then they started increasing it by about 200%, and it just keeps on going up and up and up. So I just got a notification that, it's due on the 17th. And the last time I took my bank account off of there just so they wouldn't, uh, trick me and, get it ahead of time, because they tried to access it and says, "Oh, we could not access your bank account." I got the email yesterday, like 3:45 in the morning. So I said, "Uh-oh." So I looked at how much they were gonna charge, and it's no better than before, and they didn't get the message from, what I told them the last time, so the hell with them. It's not worth it just to keep it, but, like I was saying, I was doing it because of the, all the stuff that I was doing, uh, on the projects and stuff like that. So, but I had other pages on here, like, the Rumble page, and I'm looking back on it, and it was like May 8th of 2023, I think was the first time I live stream on Rumble and YouTube together. So it's almost 2 years that I've been multi-streaming on both Rumble and YouTube. So there was a lot of stuff, and mainly because I put it on Rumble because I could do this stuff here and not be censored by YouTube. But anyway, I'm just going to have to copy the database on there. And okay, yeah, I got videos up here also. But basically, all the videos, they're all on YouTube and a lot of them on Rumble now too. And here's all the links. And you come to my live streams and get the links from there. So uh, I won't have to worry about this anymore. I have to keep updating this all the time too. So uh, in 2 weeks, when's the 17th? Let me get the calendar out again. Hold on. Wrong way. Get the calendar over here. 17th. So that's 2 weeks from now. That's on a Monday. So that's the last time it's going to be up. Well, until that time, I'll still do the train show stuff from here on this page right here. But after that, up until the 17th, and then after that, I'll just have to show you a presentation. I'll have to get out my what's it called? I used to do Microsoft all the time, but what do I have now? Open Office Org. Do the presentation from there and put all the train shows up on that. I think that works better than the Microsoft stuff too. I uh, way back then, I was really into Microsoft. I had the Office, professional Office, because I even built my own websites back in like 80, 89, and 90 for the business we had then. So that's it for the my announcement of the website. Not going to have it any longer. It's just going to be me talking here on Rumble and on YouTube. And Reggie, I know you missed this thing here, so let me put this up for you again. Premium now. Okay. Bell. And then sign up for Rumble Premium, where you can get all the good stuff that I talked about earlier. And if you missed that, I'm not going to repeat it again. Just go watch my video from yesterday. I put it up on YouTube, Rumble, Locals, and X, explaining the benefits of Rumble Premium. Okay, so I'm going to do a big thank you for the supporters. And I said, I know I've been saying this for 2 weeks, and I was going to put the moderators on there from Rumble, but Gerald, Reggie, Jim Tedesco, um, Ken Amos Jr., and one more. Why Are You Naked are all moderators on here on Rumble. So they don't have to really worry about it because Rumble got rid of all the spam in the chat and stuff like that. But those are the people that are moderators on Rumble, and one of these days, probably I'll get on it right after tonight and put it on there. So here's the thank you right here. You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and you can support me for as little as $2 a month now. Just $2 a month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you to the moderators on Rumble also. And still nothing on Rumble, which is really weird because I did a live stream earlier today on Tom's Trains, and I could not pull up the chat on it. So I don't know what the heck is going on. Okay, so we're going to go over to the Workbench here in a second. Hey, there's Ken Amos. Gotta restart my phone or something, Tom. My Rumble not working for me. It's for some reason it's not working at all because I've been checking it since I started, and all I get is a blank screen. I could put something in the chat on there, and it shows up in the chat window, but just a blank screen for the stream altogether. So it's not you. It's on Rumble's side. Inflation is 20% monetary and 80% psychological. There you go. There you go. Oops. It jumped on me here. Are you talking about your Rumble account? Rumble Premium, but the web page how long ago did you say that? 4 minutes ago? The web page I'm going to get rid of, but my Rumble account, yes, I am a premium creator now. Let me pull this up. Wait a minute. Pull it up on this side here. Right there. That's what my deal looks like now. Premium creator. And I'll show you what the what this looks like here. I could I could chat on there, but it's a blank screen. So Rumble support, take a look at this. I'll have to clip this out of there and show it to Rumble support right there. Yeah, but that premium creator, that's the thing about Rumble now. If you and what I talked about earlier, if you come on and get Rumble Premium, you get to see Mug Club. You don't get the mug, but you get to see Mug Club every day. You get to see Timcast Uncensored and Timcast Green Room. You get to see Russell Brand, his premium content. Dr. Disrespect premium content. And then there's a lot of other people that have premium content on there. Let me see if I could pull something up here. I'll pull up and show you what the premium content looks like. All right, I built the Wicked Wanda, Tom. Thanks for your instruction in doing shingles, and it's done. All right, good to hear. Awesome. I thought Rumble was just being clunky earlier. Yeah, I think it's been clunky all day. Okay, thanks for letting me know now. Well, the first time I tried to put it up a stream at 6:30, I had to delete the video because I just kept on getting a when I hit the go live for both Rumble and YouTube. So I put the message up on YouTube and Rumble, and then deleted that on both platforms, and then went back and created a new live stream, and I had to rebuild everything. It sends it over to YouTube automatically, but then I got to go over to YouTube and click on the monetization thing and put it where I want to put it on the playlist and put the tags in it. So had to do all that stuff. So let me pull this up over here. Spicy. Yeah, there you go. I got 2 of Wicked Wandas now. But over here, okay, you can see this, a person that has this on there with that green is verified. That means they're a premium. They pay the premium on there. Okay, and then the ones with the blue one, those are premium creators, and that's something that they just started last month. You can only become eligible for it this month if you did 30 hours of live streaming last month, and also a premium payer. So let me pull up Tim Pool. That's the wrong channel. He's got 2 channels on here. Okay. He doesn't have the stuff on his other channels here. Okay. But I wanted to, okay, let me go over here and see. I'll be with you in a second here. Holy cow, I got 169 of them. Okay. Okay, here's Dr. Disrespect. Okay. I'll pull him up right here. Okay, so it says exclusive right here. So these are the premium videos, and you could only watch these if you are you sign up for Rumble Premium. So that's just one of them right there. But that's the example that I wanted to show you. But let me see if we got Tim Pool up here. The only thing in the web browser, name, there we go, name. Okay. Go backwards here. Okay, which one's, okay, here we go. This one here. So The culture, he's got the culture war on there. You can see that. Here's his exclusive infringement guns. This is on the culture war one. So he's got several channels on here. Let me pull it up again. Got to do this all over again. Hold on. Let me go backwards on this. Okay. So I pulled that one up. Timcast. Let me do this one right here. IRL. Okay. Exclusive right here. Okay. Here's the ones. So you see these ones that are like 2.5 hours long. Those are his daily ones with the half an hour of the uncensored. And the one that says premium only, that's the green room where he does half an hour of his guests before the show comes on. So that's stuff. That's the kind of stuff that you get if you go on Rumble Premium. And if you do it from my channel, I get a little cut in that. Hey, Jeff Sykes, good to see you. Had a big weekend at the Auto Rama in Detroit. I can't do my echo. Auto Rama. Okay, I seen Tom's Trains pop in here. Okay. I have an old Southern Pacific stainless steel railroad spike. It looks the same as the real Southern Pacific silver spike of 1883. Good to hear. Okay, my wife bought it and 2 more Bar Mills models and Toad's Suck Cannery from SS Limited and a couple of DPM kits off eBay for $125, but no instructions to anything. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why you needed the instructions on it. Okay. Well, that was a good deal. Yeah, the last train show, can't remember where it was. I don't know if it was a D-Land or another one, but I got where was no, it was Zitnik Swap Meet. The guy was selling buildings for $5, and I bought a bunch of buildings. One of them was Wicked Wanda's already built up, and a couple of more, and I put them back on the layout in the back. So good deals all the time. Hey, Jeff, no time to see. How have you been? Okay. Okay, be right back. I have my trucks so my wife can get in the driveway. Uh-oh, too many trucks. Too many trucks. Got to get a bigger driveway, huh? All right. So I think that's all I got for right now. I did everything that I needed to do. Let me pop over onto this other camera here at the workbench and do some workbench shenanigans. Okay. Like we said, we are going to do. And I'm going to try something at the end of this. I'm going to try to do a premiere, but I had to get a clip ready for it. So I got to find the clip before I do that once I get off the workbench. So let me change microphones now. Okay, I made it over here. I hope you can hear me. Didn't test this, but here I am. Okay, I see that works. But yeah, I was reading your thing there. Yeah, Art had a thing about there's a lot of people that buy the kits and just hold on to them and sell them later on, you know, and it depletes his stock a lot. When I was up there in June, I wanted to sell Minios, uh, but he had the boxes and the instructions, but nothing in them because he was sold out, and he was getting ready to do some more. So I think that's one of the next kits that I'm going to buy. And another thing that I was going to do was I was going to try to decide which kit I wanted to do next. Before I started Cigar Corner, I brought this one up here and said this was one of the choices. This is Clark's Wood Products. Um, I'm not sure if I got this. Yeah, he gave me this one here. It was another one that I bought at a train show, but Art gave me that one there. And no, he didn't give me this one. He gave me another one. This one I bought it at a train show. He gave me this one here. You know, I just pulled some off the shelf. He said, pick whatever you want. So I picked up a few, and Cell Minios was one of them, but they didn't have them. But this is Jack's Backyard and Grandpa Louis' Cigar Shop. These two, they're small buildings, and these will go good over in the area where I have the rest of these from Merchant Row, because those are all small buildings there. So I think I don't know if I want to do both of these first or do this one, because I have one that looks similar to that was a laser art one. I think it was laser art. It was called Ellington Produce or something like that. Ellington Market. I don't even know where I have it. I got to look around. I must have put it back in the tote somewhere. Oh, well, I thought I had it out. Okay, but here's what I was talking about. I think on Workbench Wednesday or Thursday, I said somebody on Facebook on Craftsman Corner suggested this, but they did the frosted one. So I got this as Michael's. It was $3.99, but I got the clear because they had about 10 different colors on there. And and they didn't have the frosted anyway. And I said, well, I don't want the frosted because I don't want frosted glass. Okay, canopy glue is $3.99. And I did a live stream on Saturday on Rumble only, and I thought that I had time to do it, but I ran into other problems because I had to cut some of this stuff here. But anyway, I'll get to that. But here's what I did, because you probably didn't see that, but I put the railings on here. I put the top railings on here, finished off the roof detail. The only thing I have to do now is weather that. Okay, yeah, I put the chimney on there, painted the top of the chimney. And I cut these things over here for on the side, but like some of the other roofs on this kit on the other buildings, they didn't make the roofs wide enough to hang over on the sides of the walls for these to fit under the eaves. So I'm going to have to put these flush with the roof like that. So, all right. Okay, hope you got that. All right. Because I didn't see anybody saying anything in the chat since I came over here. So I was just wondering if you could still hear me. So I don't have it up on my thing here. Okay. Okay, I could hear it. Yeah, okay. I just pulled it up. So all right. Okay, so I tested these out and I put 2 panes of the gallery glass on here, and these are Tichy 8086 warehouse windows, and then I put canopy glue on here, and then canopy glue on here also. And while I was doing it, I said the canopy looks a lot thicker. It goes on a lot better. And what the guy was complaining about with the canopy glue was he said there was a lot of bubbles in it. Well, when I did this and let this thing set overnight and looked at it the day after, here's what it looks like right here. I don't know how well you could see that, but these two right here, which is the gallery glass, it looks clearer. Okay, the canopy glue on here looks like you can't really see through it. It's like as if somebody put clear plastic on the windows, so you couldn't see through it. It looks like there's a film on the windows. Okay, that's an advantage right here, that it's clear, that you could see through it. Actually, if you look close to it, it looks like those glass blocks. It's distorted because it's clear, but you really can't see through it. It's all distorted, and there was more bubbles in these two than there was in there. I didn't see any bubbles in this one here or in these over here. Although you do get the welling effect in there, like you do on all of them. But I think it's a lot worse on here. So, I mean, I might use it, but it's like looking through those glass blocks, that people put in there, the square ones like that people put in their basement windows or something like that. I always seen them in the basement windows with a little vent in the middle. And then I seen room dividers with those glass blocks in there too. So to me, that's what it looks like. I mean, you can see through it, but you can't see clearly. You can't. I can see clearly now, the rain must fall. But you can't see clearly in this one. I mean, so I like the canopy glue better. And plus, the canopy glue is cheaper. It was $3.49, and the gallery glass was $3.99 at Michael's. Didn't get a chance to go to Hobby Lobby, so I don't know how much it was there. So, but I'm not worried about it. I'll look the next time we go up there, but not going to buy any more of it. So I got plenty. I got this canopy glue, and then I got the Tester's canopy glue, and now I got this. So I could do all my windows in my Tichy collection of doors and windows, because I got a lot of them. Okay, so on the bottom of this, they have a little cutout on there, so you could put lights and stuff inside there. And what I did was I cut this blank out of my 40-inch styrene stock, so I could have lights in there and protect the bottom of this staircase, because it's real delicate, and if I don't have it on the styrene, it's going to get damaged because of the way I manhandle things. Okay, let me get the other building and show you what it'll look like on there. Ma Jenkins doesn't have anything on the bottom. because this one is, yeah, this one is square. I think this one's the only square one in the whole group. But I made it so Ma Jenkins sits square on there and Hawkins is crooked. So it'll be just like that. I'll have to line it up with the hole on the bottom of Ma Jenkins. So here's what they'll look like together. The roof version of it. Have to stick them close together like that. Okay, here we go. Close together. Okay, so that's what the plan is. So what we're going to do tonight, I'm going to glue, not that one. I'm going to glue the 2x6s on the side here, and then put the transfer tape along the edges, and then I got to put a strip down the center here, and then back here, I think I also have to put some. No, on the other one. One of these ones I got to put a little bit of extra on there. Okay, where is it? Okay, right here on this corner, right here. One of the reasons why I do the transfer tape, the second reason I put it on there is so in these hard to reach spots, it's easier once you take the protective coating off the transfer tape. You can just throw your like gravel on it and stuff like that, and you have dirt right there on your building where you don't have to worry about getting glue all over the edge of the building. And plus it's easier to get it up underneath the like stairwells and stuff like that. It's good for when you have a loading dock or something that you could get the scenic material underneath. So that's my story, and I'm stuck with it. So I might have to trim these out a little bit because I just measured one like this to go a little bit longer. So once I get them glued into place, I'll have to trim the bottom of it. So once I get these on this side, okay, let me see how high, if that's going to interfere with this roof here. I'll have to keep it on the back. Okay, now I'm not even going to put it on that side. I don't even know why they put shingles on this side here because you can't even see it. Because it's going to be up against the other building. So I'm just going to leave it off because that's going to move the building, move this one further out. So I'm just going to put it on the other side. So that solved that problem. I still don't see why they didn't make them long enough to go over top. So that one's cut on an angle because that one was probably, but that's not like a 45-degree angle, but I'll cut it so I could I'll just guesstimate what the 45 is. Put it up here. There we go. All right. Holy moly. Okay, so. And then the other one, I'll just do another 45 on it. Guesstimate that one too. Well, that's probably not even a 90-degree angle, but we'll get it close. I'll pre-cut it like that. That looks good. And put some glue over there and put them on, and then we'll work with the canopy glue stuff. I didn't put any music on or nothing. I'm slipping. Yeah, I wanted to do a little after party on Rumble too, but since it's not working, I can't do that. I'm going to have to send in a ticket when I get done here. I took a picture of my Rumble studio and my live stream opened up on my browser, showing that it's black. The chat shows up, but not the video. Oops. Oh, what did I bend over here? Oh, yeah, the roof. Okay. Don't press too hard on that side. Yeah, they got a little lip on this side of the roof right here. That looks like crap. Maybe I'll put it up flush with the roof. That's the bad part about this. When they don't make the roof big enough. They did this on a couple other buildings, and I didn't put them on the side. I want to try to get it up there even with the roof on this end here too. That's close enough. All right. So that don't look good at all. What do you think? I mean, if you look at it from the top, you can see the board on there. I'm just going to leave it off. Hell with it. I ain't going to mess with it. They didn't make the roofs big enough, so I ain't going to make it look like shit because of that. Okay, so we'll just put the transfer tape on here. It's 3M. And I got a couple of rolls of this about 5 years ago, and it's still haven't used it all. This is the first roll right here. And I've been putting it on the base of a lot of the buildings that I put on plastic. I'll be able to trim it a little bit better once I get them all on there. Got a little piece of dirt underneath there, so that won't matter right there, will it? No, it'll still be okay right there. I'll have to put another one. Let's see how far this comes out. Put my finger in there. So I'll have to put another one, a short one back here for underneath the railing, underneath the steps. And this also holds the building in place too. Yeah, you could turn it upside down and go like that. On the smaller ones, I wouldn't do it on a big heavy one, but they're not going to come off. Okay. Close enough. All right, now. Okay, about right there. See where else we'll need any. So I'll just need a little bit right there. That's all. Just a smidgen. Not much. Okay. So that looks like that'll work like that. And I'm not going to attach them tonight. Once I get this ready, when these are weathered and stuff like that, I'll put it up on the layout where I want it, and then do the scenic material up there so I don't get it all over the workbench. So I don't have to keep cleaning the workbench up. I'm lazy. So that's how it'll look like on the base, just like that. And I think I got these out. I pulled these out from another kit that I had in my stash. This is white metal. It's already primed, so I'll just have to paint that. And I think I told you about this before, the big ass chimney didn't fit. I had to get this one out of my stash also. That was also white metal. Oh yeah, one other thing I got to do. Okay. The ridge cap on here. And what I said on the other live stream, and see if I could find it. This stuff, when you got the shingles together, you got the layers together, and you got the one shingles up against the other like this, and then you got the straight part together. There's a little thin piece of paper between it. Hey, Russ, you're back. Okay, there's this little thin strip right there. I sometimes use that for the ridge caps. So it'll fit just right in here like this. Real nice and snug. So I'm going to cut this to length. And then snip it. Okay, so there we go. I wonder if my glue's still good over here. It lasted a long time the other night when I had it just pulled up here. Okay. Still might be usable. Yep. Make sure it's on the end there. Let me put my goggles on so I can see good. And I might just have to touch this up with paint because this is a shingle color. This is the shingles. But it fits in the little gap in there perfectly. Well, when I weather it, you won't be able to tell the difference. I think that works better than using these right here, the little battens that they use to simulate the metal roof. Cut one for here. Actually, I'll cut two of them. And this is a little bit the shingle material that they use here. That's this stuff right here. That's a little bit heavier than the regular paper that they use for the shingles and the tar paper. So I'm going to put the shingle side. I'm going to put the glue on the shingle side, so you see, so you can't see the detail of the shingles on it. Okay. Okay, there's that one. All right. Not too difficult. I should have turned that other one over. It would have been a lot easier because it looks closer to the khaki color that I used on there. There you go. So looks like it was just meant to be. So I might have to touch that up with some powder or something like that. I hate to use the powder on here because the last time I used the powder, I did it on the cigar corner, one of the buildings on there. The square one that was on the corner, and I used the white powder on it. And when I sprayed it with the matte finish, the white powder was gone. So I might just go over it like I normally do, lightly with titanium white, but I'm not sure how it would look like with white. Maybe I'll just brush some black on it, but I don't want to use the chalk on it because I'm afraid that one might just come off. Let me use I got one that's wrought iron. Let me find the wrought iron and dry brush that one on. There we go. Folk art, wrought iron. Okay. I got magnets up on top of the, right underneath the camera. I got these little drawers. I don't know if they're metal, and I got magnets up on top to hold some of my tools up there. Okay, this one's really, really thick. I'll just grab some from the top here. We're just experimenting here. I'll do a little bit up on this one here, see what it looks like. Yeah, I need a little bit, get a little bit more on there. You got to get it just the right consistency. You don't want to get it too much on there. There we go. And if you get it too light, you'll be brushing forever and you won't see it. Again, it's a little bit too heavy, so I might have to just do that right there. It doesn't take a lot, and you don't want to put too much on. But although you got to, right where the chimney is, you got to put a little bit more. Put some on the chimney too. I think it works a little bit better going sideways on this one. Normally I do it up and down on the tar paper because you want to get it underneath the folds on the paper. Yeah, it's hard to judge how much you got on there since it's so thick. Yeah, let's put some on on the decking too. Let me just go down the steps like this. Just get the edge of the steps. Some on the railing too. What I pointed out with these railings on there was the way they have them, that you really can't line them up properly because there's like a little bit of gap right here because the stairs come up here and the top railings out here like this. Exaggerated a little bit, but you get the idea. Okay. I'm going to have to find a couple of people to put on here. I always like to put people on porches and railings and stuff. Let me put some down in here, on this one here, that landing there. Oops. Yeah, Art's kind of, when he was like that, he didn't appreciate the people that came in and bought all the kits and then sold them at a higher price. Sometimes they sell them at a higher price. Sometimes you can get a good deal on it later on if they can't get rid of them. Say like Wicked Wandas, that's a really old kit. I did Wicked Wandas, I don't know how many years ago. So they was probably trying to get rid of them. So they let it go for cheaper. That's why he doesn't do it, because people were always calling him up and asking him, hey, I bought this from someplace else. Can you send me the instructions? Okay, let's do on the door in the back. Nobody's going to see it, but I know it's there. Down here where it always gets dirtier. And always get watermarks from the edge of the windows and stuff. Let me put a little bit more where the chimney was. And all the way around the chimney. Okay. All right. I think that looks fairly decent. I don't think I'll put white in there. White looks better on the black tar paper and real dark shingles. But maybe, what do you think? A little titanium white on the metal. We'll see what that looks like. Use a different brush for that. Don't want to get the black mixed in with it. My metal building or my wood buildings are holding up really well. I've been using the Aleene's tacky glue for about 7 or 8 years, and before that I just used the white glue. And I have buildings here that are maybe 20 years old. Never had an issue with them coming apart, other than getting damaged whenever I was moving, and they got damaged in the crates, in the boxes from the moving. But other than that, they've been holding up pretty good. This still looks pretty good with the white on the metal roof. I'll have to take a picture because it probably looks better on a photograph than it does on this from the video. And especially if you're watching a replay, the replays just don't come out that well. And I think I already dry brushed some white on the shingles over here, but let me just hit it a little bit more. Oh, that's the side you're not going to see, so I'm doing it on this side here. Put a little bit more white in it. Put some white on the edge of the roofs. Even my plastic kits, the DPM ones, they held up pretty good because they got a really thick gluing surface. Some of the older ones that I had to re-glue because they're not very thick to begin with. And, I'm talking about ones that I did 30, 40 years ago. Probably the glue wasn't that good to begin with. But the wooden ones hold up pretty well. I I, I remember going to what was Metro Trains and Hobbies in Fort Myers one time, and they had a G scale kit, and the guy brought it back in. He messed it up really bad, and he took it back apart because he he put it together with a hot glue gun. So you can imagine how messy it looked. And they're practically giving away the kit. Nobody wanted to buy it. I could see why. I never seen anybody use a hot glue gun on buildings before. All right, so there it is. I'll just have to take a picture of it so you get a better view of it there. And I got about 25 minutes of video of me working here in between the live streams that I'm going to put on as a premiere up here next week sometime after I finish this. Once I get it scenic and put it up on the layout, it'll look better. Okay, Jeff, also at the Toyorama, I found a guy selling some train stuff. I got 4 old wooden building kits unbuilt and an old Revel farmhouse kit unopened. All right, good deal. Heck, I missed that one. Okay. Let me see if Rumble is still screwing up. Yeah, I ain't getting nothing on Rumble at all. It's just got the black screen. All right. I wonder what went on with that. Okay, so I'm going to leave that right there like that and go over to the other computer right now. I have to switch microphones and switch cameras. All right, now I got the microphone and the camera back up. All right, all for $25. Good deal. Now I can put the stuff back up in the chat. All right. All right, so I'll be doing some more Workbench Shenanigans here. I'll be back on Wednesday. Yeah, hot glue has its place, but not on model kits. Yeah, I use hot glue on the scenery, when I'm putting the cardboard strips on. That's about the only place I use the hot glue. And then sometime on the stone embankment, I guess that's the Chooch Enterprises stuff. It's flexible stuff. I use the hot glue on that too. To put it up against slats. It works really well, but I have to, hold it on there in place. Yeah. What did I get? Oh yeah, I think I showed the Campbell's kits that I got uh, at the villages. Let me show you those. I got the stock pen. Now he had these marked $18 and $15, and I think I offered him 20, and he said okay. Stock pen and the single track truss bridge. I have the not the truss bridge. I have the I don't know what it's called. The one I did with the trestle. Trestle. It's not a truss. It's some kind of truss, but not like this one. This is a different one, but not bad. I mean, it's a little discolored, but still in good shape. And it's got the instructions. And then the stock pin, I already have one. I got it at the Zitnik swap meet one time. And then I think this one's a little bit bigger. It looks a little bit more complex than the one I got. So you can see it here on the picture right there. Wow, originally 43.75, and then he had 18, and I got the two of them for $20. But they got the building, and I wonder what's in the little envelope here. A rubber band. Oh no, that's string. Okay, it was. So it looks like it's thread rolled up. Okay. So where do you use the thread? Okay, what's that for? Probably on the gates and stuff. Yeah. All right. So that's going to be interesting. I'll put that up against the other stock pen that I have because I got a lot of stock boxcars. So that'll work good. But then when I'm finished with this kit here, I'm going to do those two small kits and then the other ones that I showed you over there. I still got some soda in here. Oh boy. So I might come on tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon I'll be on Tom's Trains. I got two videos that I'm going to put up. The old videos that I had on YouTube a long time ago. I'm putting on Tom's Trains here on Rumble. The feeder wires, soldering the feeder wires, and then I'm going to cut it off for a premium behind the scenes on how I did the feeder wires, because when I did the feeder wires, I used 3 different cameras. So on the behind the scenes one, it's going to be a premium video. It shows you how I edited it, put it up on the timeline to edit everything, and then change the because I can't believe it. I used a Galaxy S3 and a Galaxy S8 and my webcam from the laptop to do that video. Crude back then, long time ago. 2017, I think it was. So I haven't used 3 cameras in a long time. Sometimes I use 2 cameras, but I don't go through the uh, process of going back and forth and editing. I'll just jump, from here to there, and but not try to sync them in the timeline and do it like I did back then, because I had I was more anal back then, putting that stuff together. There you go. I was more anal back then doing that stuff. Not now. I built a Camel's trestle when I was a teenager. Yeah, I got a Camel's trestle. I had it on the Leakin Creek, and then the through I think it was a through truss bridge. I have the decking of it, but in shipping, the whole thing fell apart. But then what I have on here for the uh, when I built the trestle over here, when we was down in Boca Raton, uh, a guy had a bunch of stuff, and I don't know if you could see it in this view here. Yeah, you can see it right there. Uh, he gave that one to me for free because I bought a bunch of buildings for like $60. I got about uh, 7 or 8 buildings, and I said, "Oh, I didn't see this." After I paid him, he said, "You could have it." Put this right here. I still, I still have the box and all the pieces. I'll just have to put it together one of these days. But I'm running out of room over here. Oops, wrong camera. I'm running out of room on the layout. they they give the technical names of these cameras on here. I can't name them individually, like the side camera and Workbench and main camera. They're Logitech 9000, the C922, and the Logitech webcam C925E. And after this is over, I got to order a 25-foot USB 3 cable because I got a 15-foot cable, but I have it hooked up to a USB hub over here and a USB hub over there, so I could put the microphone and the camera on it, so I could record stuff on this from here over at the workbench, because sometimes I record there. A lot of times I'll record right on my laptop, but when I record on my laptop, I got to transfer the files to the computer in the other room. And then from this computer, I got to grab it from that computer in the other room to over here, because this computer won't talk to that laptop that I got sitting right there. Go figure. Nothing has worked since I put Windows 10 on here, and what's that, about 6 or 7 years ago? That's how that. At least I got it to communicate in a roundabout way. That's the best I could ask for, because I've been trying the whole time to get it to work properly, and nobody can figure it out. I had a bunch of people trying to get it to work, and nobody could get it. And I had a couple of IT professionals work on it. Bailey worked on it for a little bit, and there was another guy, Wendell Williams. He worked on it, and then I had, there's a shop right down here, and I didn't take the stuff, and I didn't have them come out here to look at it, but I just asked them. I said we went through I had a couple of guys, and they went through this and this and this. Can you think of anything else to try to get it to work? And they said they did everything that you possibly can. It should work, but nothing ever worked. And then all of a sudden, one day, it worked going that way, and then another day, I was able to see it the other way. I could see the computer on. If I click on network, I could see the computer. But if I click on the computer from here over to this one, it says I'm not authorized to see it. Over there, I can't see this computer, but I can see that computer. And from here, I could see both computers, but I could only access that computer in the other room. So that's Microsoft for you. They screw with you. Screw with you all the time. So Tom's Trains tomorrow afternoon, and probably tomorrow afternoon I'll do some more on if I get enough done on that thing and start on another kit. I'll do that, and then definitely Workbench Wednesday. I'm trying to get as much of the old stuff on Tom's Trains part. Model railroad is always searching for more real estate. Yeah, I need a third level. Maybe I'll put another lower. I can't go any higher because I can't reach it. Maybe I'll go there. There's my workbench over there. Maybe I'll extend the workbench and put some track on that. Uh, so anyway, I'm trying to put as much stuff over there from YouTube onto Tom's Trains as I can, but putting them so I don't have to um, put them together, put clip by clip and re-render them. I'm just taking the old rendered video that I have, putting it together in a live stream and doing a presentation with it, and then doing it like that. It works a hell of a lot better. It's a lot easier, less time consuming. The first couple of ones that I did, I took all the actual clips and rearranged them and everything and did it that way, and that just took too long time. And so I said, that's enough of that shit. So I'm doing it the easy way now. So that's what I'll be doing on that. If you get a chance, follow me. If you haven't followed me on Rumble, follow me on Rumble on Tom Kovichak and Tom's Trains. And if you get a chance, sign up for Rumble Premium so you can get all the extra content. The extra content that I put up, it will be like the members only and the supporter only stuff that I put up before. I know nobody ever watched it, out of all the stuff that I put up, I got maybe 2 or 3 views out of on each one. Some of them I didn't get any views on them for supporters only, but it is what it is. I try. So I'm going to I got the swirly smoke on here, and don't forget, web page is going to be gone pretty soon. So I'm going to have to copy all that stuff and put it into a presentation on OpenOffice.org on their presentation. What the hell is their presentation called? Let me open this up and see what it's called. Presentation. Okay. They even got a database on it. I used to do everything on Microsoft's database, Access, all the time. Okay, so all right. I wonder if I could do the coding on there like I did, because I built whole databases, programs with that at Walter Reed and West Point and where else? Fort Riley. That was too small. I just put everything on a spreadsheet for them. Fort Leonard Wood also. Yeah, and then I did the maintenance software, and then the at West Point and Walter Reed, I did the billing for the linen also on there. So that was fun to do. I spent many hours, 3:00 in the morning, working all day, and then working all night at home, work until 3:00 in the morning, and then get up at 5:00 in the morning and go into work. So I do my best work in the middle of the night. So I'm going to call it quits here. I'm going to put the end screen out. Did I do the support? Yeah, I did the supporters already, so I don't have to do that again. So I want to thank you all for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Sorry about the problem with Rumbles. I'm going to have to send them a ticket to see what the hell's going on, because I took a photo of it. Yeah. Of when earlier. So let me see if I could pull this up here. Yeah, a photo of the screen that I see here, and this is the Rumble on my web browser, which shows up nothing. So I have to send them that. and say, hey, what the hell's going on here? So that's the reason I had to delete the first one, because I had it scheduled for 6:30. And when I clicked on go live, it just sat there and go. So I went out of the browser, went out of the Rumble Studio, went out of the browser, restarted it back up, and it still was doing that. After about 5 minutes, I said, to hell with it. I deleted them and started some new ones. So that's my story, and I'm stuck with it. So thank you all for stopping in again. Okay. Jeff's Trains, how you doing? Good to see you in here. HON and O Gauge. Yeah, you're in here a little bit late. We're getting ready to head on out. But thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. So let me put this outro in here with the swirly smoke, and I'll stop talking. Okay, swirl me out of here. Okay.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mister, can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see.
Here come the swirly smoke. Hey, at least the chat worked. Good night, Gerald.
And they left Columbus around 7. Oh, Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. And poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love.
Just made it in time.
Oh, the night is dark and Lord is bright. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Oh, that long old train back. Traveling on that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. Oh, that long old train, won't you carry me? Oh,
Train.
won't you carry me home?
Whoa. Good night, everybody. We'll see you again next time, whenever that is. Who knows? All right. I got you out of here. So good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Our Vita saying farewell. So long.